Hey there. We have come to the end of this conversation. Thank you for following all the three parts that preceded this one. And if you missed out, no worries, you can catch them here. This final section of the conversation highlights some challenges Ken has faced, how he is working towards solving them, and what his superpower would be if he had a chance to pick any. This video will end with a full short film of another one of his amazing collaborations with Kenyan musicians Kaligraph Jones and Teya Ticasso. So watch out for that and enjoy. Yeah,
Yeah.
so and so far, what are the challenges you've had as a 3D animator? Um,
Mhm.
yeah,
Um, Challenges.
yeah.
The thing about 3D animation is that it takes so much time. So
Mm-hmm.
you find that for someone like me, who is a solo developer,
Yeah.
it can really, for you to be able to produce something substantial in like a
Mm-hmm.
month's time, you find that you don't have a life outside animation. You
Yeah.
wake up, you animate, um, and the day is over. You go to sleep
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow, the day after that, the whole week.
Okay.
So the fact that the industry hasn't really grown so much, especially here in Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
um, there's not enough people to collaborate with. So
Okay.
you find that most of the time you have to do everything on your own,
Yeah.
and it takes so much time. It
Okay.
takes so much time. You end up having no life, no friends.
All right. So
Yeah,
so
so
yeah.
that's
Okay.
so that's a huge challenge. I would
Mm-hmm.
want I would be happy if
Mm-hmm.
in the country we had several good animators that we can collaborate with. That
Okay.
would be awesome because
Yeah.
we would be able to do more as a
Uh-huh.
team.
Uh-huh.
Um, would be able to even do even more impressive stuff, more impressive than I can do on my own.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
that's
that's
a
that's like the biggest challenge.
okay. I totally understand. I once worked for an animator. Her name is
Mm-hmm.
Nyandom Okay, and I saw the
Mm-hmm.
amount of work that goes into it. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I totally understand the balance can be tricky. Yeah.
true.
Um, and what are your future plans as an animator?
Future plans. Future
Yeah.
plans. I want to set up my own animation studio,
Uh-huh.
and me and a bunch of other friends, we are actively working towards that.
Okay.
Uh, we want to make our own stories known out there.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yeah, we see a lot of there's a lack of representation, and complaining can only do so much.
Mm-mm.
So we want to do it ourselves, and the
Okay.
best way to do that is to set up a studio and have a bunch of like-minded people working around with us.
Awesome. That sounds
Yeah,
amazing, and I wish you all the best.
thank
If you were to have a superpower, which one would it be?
you. It would be uh, infinite number of clones.
Clothes.
Clones,
Oh,
copies.
clones. Okay.
Yes, because I feel like there's so much that we need to do.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so much that I need to do, like game ideas that I have, story
Uh-huh.
ideas that I have, even
Yeah.
educational content stuff that we want to make. And it feels like there's not enough time. So
Ah.
yeah, if I had an ability to just make 20 copies of myself, 20 copies of like the guys that we're working with,
Uh-huh.
That would be awesome.
Okay. Yeah, that's a clever superpower to have, especially with the challenge you mentioned you have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Ken. I know you're a busy guy and you spent some time to, have this chat. I appreciate it sana, sana, sana. Yeah, and
Karibu.
yeah, I look forward to seeing your studio get started. I look forward to writing about it on the various platforms I write on, and I also look forward to the Rebel game. That would be amazing. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So thank you again, and you have a nice afternoon.
Thank you too for this platform.
Okay.
It's great to have people like you looking out for guys like us. Because if it was up to us to, get the word out there, we probably wouldn't be able to. But because of people like you, you're sort of out there championing for us, and that's really awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah. Sawa sawa.
Somewhere.
Okay, bye-bye.
Right.
Bye.
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 The end of days are here. Only the people will bring the city back to life.
Citizens have come together to join forces against an opposition that has terrorized the people and decimated the infrastructure of an emerging city known around the world as a beacon of peace and a hub for technology and innovation. Tensions have been rising between the youth and the opposition.
Lack of economic growth and civil unrest has caused tension between the people and the city government.
We are fed up with the corrupt system. I can't afford to buy food for my children.
This is a state of emergency.
Citizens have joined forces against the opposition in an effort to reclaim their city.
We shall win.
The city remains under strict guard. We will shoot to kill. I am ready for blood.
All units stand by.
Copy that.
Stand for